How's it, everybody? I'm back for another moto camping adventure. All right, this time I figured I would just kind of show you the breakdown of how I pack my bag, what's on each saddle bag, what's in the center pack over here, and then kind of give you my reasonings behind it. I'm in the Tallulah, George area. I'm on the Tallulah River. I'll give you in a moment, I'm gonna bring the camera over there and you guys can see behind me, absolutely beautiful. Now, I was running real behind today, so I'm not in my usual dispersed camping area. I'm actually in a designated national forest campsite. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit nicer than what I'm used to. But anyway, let's get on with this and then we'll break down this bike and show you how it's packed up. Okay, in this pack, I've got all my clothes and food. So it's a little bit lighter. The reason why I put them on this side is it's a little bit lighter in this side in the saddle bag. That means the weight is now distributed heavier towards this side. So when I do put it on the side stand, there's a little bit more weight leaning over here. If you make it too heavy on this side, or it's even evenly balanced, you're gonna start getting that tipping motion on that end. So I like to make things a little bit lighter on that side. I'm gonna quickly unpack that bag, show you guys what's up. Okay, this was only an overnighter, so food, pretty minimum. All right, let's open up what's we got here. Spare set of gloves. These are usually used on the commute when I'm coming up on the freeway and the asphalt, and then I usually switch over to off-road gloves as soon as I start hitting dirt roads and side paths. Okay, food, I'll go over what I bought tonight in a second, but anyway, there's food. Here is a ground sleeping mat for inside the tent, and then clothes, super basic. Spare pair of pants just in case. Pair of flops for around camp. Gonna bust out of these boots in a second. Toiletries, toothpaste, toothbrush, that kind of thing. Bug spray. Tank top and shorts for around camp. Food rope. So a lot of times when you're in dispersed camping and there's no bear bins, hoist your food up. Same even in this campground over here. If I have leftover food tonight, if I don't eat everything, I'm gonna hoist up this food, keep it out of reach for the bears. And a pair of jocks, you don't need to see that. And then the other thing that I keep in this bag is, I learned this from my last trip. This is actually a huge kind of like mosquito net. So I can actually make like almost like a bug-free zone that allows me to sit into it. And then this is just obviously emergency. They weigh nothing, cost nothing, but a heat blanket, just in case, who knows. Cold front moved in and I started freezing. And that's all it is for this bag over here. All right, let's get on to the other side. Okay, on the inside leaning bag, the side that leans over with the kickstand, this is my heavier stuff. So this is all my camp gear and sleeping bag and stuff like that. I'll just knock out the center roll over here. That's gonna have my camera and my drone and that kind of thing. So I keep it in the middle. That way, either way, if I tip over, if I fall down or whatever, for the most part, it's pretty good. So it's a waterproof bag. It's in the center over there. All right. Tent. I love sleeping in a hammock. That's my favorite thing to do, but I don't really have trees at the moment. I might figure something out, but it's more than likely that I'm going to sleep in the tent. So because the tent is a second thought, I don't really waste space taking up a saddlebag with a tent. So I just put it on the outside over here. Same with over here on the back, you'll see in a second, is my camping chair. But anyway, so let's release this. Okay, one-man tent. And then if you notice on both sides I got water canisters, and then I actually bring an empty one on the back over here, and then as I'm getting closer to where I'm going to be starting to go off-road, I usually stop at a country store or a gas station and fill that sucker up with water as well. Typically that's the biggest thing I've experienced when I'm dispersed camping. I can never have enough water. Each time I think I bring enough, and I wish I'd brought more, but this time I've got a lot of water, so it should be good to go. But anyway, back to this this bag over here. See what we got going on over here. All right, it's going to take a little bit more to unfold this one. Hammock. This is if you're in dispersed camping, you got to make your own doo-doo pit. So basically a shovel and it's got a blade on it, so that's why I bring that one along. Propane, if I'm not making a fire, just making coffee or just some pasta or something like that. Burner, matches, Zippo, lighter, good old bear spray. You never know when those suckers are going to show up for a visit. Baby wipes, especially when you disperse camping and there's no bathrooms available. Baby wipes. First aid kit. This is actually a mosquito net you put over your face. So a lot of times, you know, you hear in the forest, gnats want to fly in your eyes or whatever. So sitting around camp or whatever, just put this sucker on, especially if you're wearing a hat or something. So just kind of your own personal mosquito net for your face. Cook cup mainly, and it's got a cup inside, making up some boiling us water for tea or coffee. 2 cook pots. Rain top for the hammock. And last but not least, sleeping bag. So that's it for that side. That's it for pretty much the bike. Like I said, here we are. It's my foldable camp tent. What I'll do is I'll get this all set up and show you that breakdown as well. But that's literally all I bring on the bike, and it still feels like a little bit too much though. So I'm still kind of figuring stuff out, seeing where I can streamline a little bit more. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the bike loaded up.